You're a little tinker, you are.
What's a tinker?
No, but mischief, that's what.
I'm not.
Anyway, it's time you were off to school.
Planet.
Yeah, well, I've time for no me. You like them birds, don't you? He says you've got away with them. Never seen the attraction myself.
They come back.
Oh, hey. Don't be having him late for school.
No.
And think on the drayman's coming this morning. If it's that Eddie, he wants watching.
Right, my little swamp duck, yes.
He's a nice kid, isn't he?
Right.
It's a shame. It is.
What is?
She wants to get her life sorted out.
You all right?
I wish you would sort herself out.
You wasn't supposed to hear that.
Yeah, well, I'm not supposed to hear anything, but I do.
Aye, well, be like the little monkey. Hear no evil.
She says it was an accident, but I know she's lying.
Don't be hard on folk, Jamie. You don't know she was lying.
I do, I can tell. Somebody's belted her. My dad'd kill him.
Which do you think?
Oh. Well, when I think interview, I think wear a really jazzy tie.
Oh, well, that's useful advice to have very much.
You know, at least it shows you can make a decision. And if you turn up wearing something a bit of a nothingness in between, what does it say about you? It means you've chickened out. Mind you, I don't know if it works with women.
Well, I definitely want to look in control, decisive, you know, somebody knows their own mind. So which do you think?
Oh, that one. Look, good luck with the interview, and I might be a bit late home.
Really?
What? Look, I've got to go.
You did tell them?
It's not that easy.
Oh, I see. You chickened out. Were you wearing the wrong tie or something?
You don't understand. You can't just...
Yes, you can just. You just tell them that you're not playing secret societies anymore.
Oh, I see. So you want me to go up to my boss and say, "Excuse me, Eric, I wish you'd grow up." I don't think that's a very good move.
Oh, you can choose your words, Curly.
Eric is very big in the dealers. Very big. But it doesn't do his business any harm either.
That's what this is about.
Yes. They're bringing Eric up from Lowestoft over this. I don't think it'd be very smart to stand him up, do you? Look, I'm going to be late. See you.
Where is it you're going, then?
Estoril.
Oh.
It's in Portugal.
Oh, do you know, that always seems such a funny word to me. Portugal.
I don't see it's funny.
No, it's me. I hear words different. I mean, Portugal, I can never think of anything but middle-aged spread.
Oh, sounds like dyslexia of the ear.
Barnstable's another. I can never shake off the idea that that isn't somewhat gastric.
Is that all you wanted then, Audrey,
Oh, yes.
magazine?
Hey, Mavis, stick that up.
Oh, you're looking for a lodger?
Yeah, well, company, more than out, you know.
Yeah.
So what's the proceeding then?
Proceed. Oh, it's 50p a week in advance.
Yeah, well, if you know anybody, you know.
Oh, yes, I'll tell them.
Yeah, sit down.
Bye.
Well, I tell them to give it a wide berth if you think anything of it.
You think?
Oh, come on. Living with Don Brennan, you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. Anyway, I'm saying nothing, so see ya. Have a nice holiday.
We'll do our best.
Thank you. Bye.
She should talk.
Do you know, I think she's getting worse.
I don't know. We're going to take a vow of silence and become a Trappist, will he?
And why not? I mean, come closing time, you're halfway there, aren't you?
Aye, you behave yourself. I'm off the drink as well, you know.
So you haven't even got that excuse?
Aye. Do you know, I don't even understand why she's so cut up.
Well, she is.
I know, that's what I mean. I'm serious. I'll take a perpetual vow of silence and stick to it. Because every time I open my gob, I drive a coach and horses through it, so I do.
Bet there aren't a lot of Irish Trappists.
Anyway, look, William, you know I wasn't doing it to hurt her. You know that.
I know. I won't be sitting here with you, would I?
I mean, I was just trying to put myself in the same boat as her, you know, honest to God. Anyway, I hope you've managed to sort it out anyway. I really do. And if there's anything I can do, you know, don't hesitate to ask.
I think you've worked that one out, Brother Jim.
There is nothing wrong with me.
Maureen, I'm your mother.
I'm all right. I'm all right if I'm left alone, if I'm not interrogated all the time, and people stop asking me if I'm all right.
If you were all right, you wouldn't be getting so worked up.
Will you let me do this? Because I'm all muddled up now.
Maureen, love, I want to see you happy, and I can see that you're not.
No, I'm not happy. So I don't want to talk about it because I've adjusted my expectations.
What does that mean?
It means that I don't expect to be happy, and that's all there is to it, all right?
And whose fault is that?
Mine.
Look, I don't know what happened between you.
Nothing. Only I made it into something. Maybe I shouldn't have done, but there we are. That's me. So never mind.
Well, whatever it was, you want to go along. Ori, trust me. Please trust me.
If I could trust anybody, I'd start with myself.
Vera, can you cash me a cheque, save me going to the bank?
Oh, all right, then just this once.
And wish me luck.
Why you bring it all on us?
No, I've got a job interview. I just don't want to take the bus.
Well, that's Don Brennan. He could take you on tick.
Well, I'll take my chances with somebody else. Want to arrive on a bit of an up, you know.
Oh, well, you could be right. How much do you want?
25, all right.
Well, there's Paris, Vienna, Moscow, Rome, of course.
I don't know where you come up with such stuff.
Oh, they're just printers' samples. Different typefaces on coated paper. There was just this little bit about how many cities are built on 7 hills. I just thought it was interesting. Durham's another.
And Weatherfield?
No.
Oh, yes, Weatherfield of the 7 wells and the 7 hills is in the charter.
No.
Oh, some sort of stuff like that, way back.
Well, there you are, Samantha. You live in Weatherfield, the eternal city.
Just feels like that for Friday afternoon.
Here's a pint with you, love.
I mean, I know there's a slight incline towards the end of Rosamond Street, but where's the other 6? Can anybody name them?
Don't ask me. That'd be a task, wouldn't it?
Aye, it would. I say it would.
Sorry. Hiya. Oh, hi. How did your thingy go?
Me?
Course.
Oh, well, the first couple of weeks my brain was reeling, you know, because it's a long time since I've done a lot of brain work.
Oh, right, that kind of stuff.
Oh, a bevy of beauty blocks my way.
Sorry.
Nothing to apologise for.
No, you won't believe it, the way they go into it. It's like a degree, really.
And you passed?
Oh, yes, I've got my licensure.
That sounds posh.
Well, it's posh for diploma.
Oh, right. Well, if you want your old corner back, you know, you can...
Well, I don't think so. I mean, it didn't really work out, did it?
Well, this could be a better time.
Yes, well, to be honest, I think that my ambitions have sort of gone past that. I don't really want to be in a sort of backwater.
Pronounced as in back street.
Well, not in a back room in a back street, so thanks all the same.
Can't be doing him any good not telling him, because the lad's then under an illusion.
Well, he needs an illusion. Look, he's looking for a dad that he can look up to, isn't it, in his mind, like all kids should have.
Is that a dig at me, is it?
No, it's not a dig at you.
Because if there's any reason our Terry's the way he is...
Look, I'm not
and I'm
talking
telling you,
about
I am
Aunt
not having
Terry.
that one on my doorstep.
No, nobody's saying it's all to do with Aunt Terry.
It's got everything to do with our Terry. 3 grandchildren we are going to have, and one of them is called Duckworth. That's our Terry.
No, you're right, you're right. Oh, fetch this gentleman whatever he's having, love.
Just an orange juice and lemonade with ice, if you don't mind.
Right.
I hope this is important. I've come right out of my way.
Excuse us, will you, Alf? It's dealer's business.
Yes, so you said. But there's more to be done in life than... I don't see why I couldn't have waited till tonight.
Well, about tonight. Do you think we've sort of gone far enough? I mean, couldn't we tell him that we've reconsidered, decided to be lenient with him?
It speaks well of you, Fred, but you know as well as I do, it's not in our gift to do that sort of thing. It's all laid down.
Do you happen to know what they are, these 49 tasks?
It's all covered in the book.
Well, I dare say.
It is. And as master of the lodge, you refer to the book.
Well, where is it then?
It's in the master's ark, Fred, to which you have the key. You... Don't tell me. Don't tell me you've lost the key.
No, I haven't. And I've used it to open the master's ark And there's no book in it that neither air nor ride of a book.
Well, what is there?
There's the scales, the tablet, the square, and the great pen, but there's no book. So you're going to have to think up 49 tasks for Mr. Watts to do, because there's no book.
I'm gonna have fancy ones and all. You know, ones that aren't for racing just for show, but the best. Those will be the racing pigeons.
Well, where are you going to keep them all?
In a great big loft about a mile long.
Where are you going to keep it? On your windowsill? You haven't even got a yard.
Well, we're not going to live there when my dad comes back.
Oh, won't you? Where are you going to live then?
In a great big house.
Oh, yeah.
With a massive garden, bigger than that. And a garage. He'll have plenty of money, my dad will, when he comes back. Because he's in Saudi.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Well, it's called Saudi Arabia, but out there they call it Saudi. I'm going to go and feed the pigeons.
He's not in Saudi. Do you want to know where he is? He's in strange ways.
Andy, home?
Yeah?
Where's my kiss then? Today's been nothing but frustration from beginning to end.
Oh, well, it's not over yet, is it?
You know, it's so nice having your own place. If you weren't here, I'd definitely see about getting a dog. Did you get your loan sorted out?
Ah, no, I couldn't get through, could I? I think every student in the country's been ringing them, because I don't know anybody that's got the cheque yet.
I've got a little present for you.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a rent book.
I know it's boring and practical, but they didn't have any exciting colours.
So this makes me the lodger.
It makes you a poor student entitled to housing benefit.
Oh, I see.
I know some people think that being in love equals being totally brainless, but just tell me why that's an advantage. Anyway, probably means I can't throw you out.
Well, I shall keep it close to my heart.
Honestly, Andy, it's sensible. Now, have you had enough for tea?
I had a bit of pizza.
Do you want me to keep something warm for when you get back?
Oh, yes, I think so. Now, look, I'm going to have to get off, I'm afraid, aren't I, down to the Rovers, or else I'll never be straight with my landlady.
See you later.
Well, I hope you've thought of something. I say, I hope you've thought of something.
It's not turned up, then?
You asked me, Tommy Moose had it home. We'll have to get on to his widow. But she's flicked to bake-up.
I've had the devil's own job to find out anything. I spent hours on the phone. I tell you, the British stationery trade has ground to a halt over this.
You've not mentioned the Moose missing.
No, of course I haven't.
Then get out.
Why this organisation has to be so secretive, I don't know. Do you know, there was not one person who gave me a direct quote from the book. Well, they either couldn't or they wouldn't.
Nobody's actually read it, I haven't.
No, that's my point.
But we've still got to think of 49 things for him to do.
No, Fred. It is not like Bob a Job Week. I've managed to piece that much together.
Well, I bet about that. So what do we do?
Well, there's just these 7 things and then a sort of formula. Now, look, I think it's vital that we look like we're well up in this.
And there's another one. You know, I could be glad they got rid of old money because threepenny bit has always struck me as having a most peculiar sound. Threepenny. Threepenny bit. Why threepenny? Why bit? Threepenny bit. Most peculiar.
I'm tired of it now, Derek.
Oh, Andy, come on, you're joking.
I know. But it is, isn't it? I mean, when you think about it, it's very logical.
I'm sure it's very logical.
Well, she is, really. I mean, you know, just sort of like, they're organised and everything. About everything.
Everything?
Well, pretty much everything.
I used to share digs with a girl once who used to hang her stuff all over the bath. She used to put tights on the left, skinny knickers on the right, and in between it were like panpipes. You know, all in order according to size.
Anne does that.
And if I, like, put something of mine somewhere, you know, just anywhere, she'd find it, and she put it in its proper place.
Well, you've got to let people have their little quirks, haven't you?
Oh, giving you a rent book is a little quirk, is it?
Well...
If I moved in with a bloke and the first thing he did was give me a rent book...
Yeah, but there's me entitlement, isn't there? To housing benefit and all that sort of
He'd
stuff.
be entitled to a surgical operation. Never mind housing benefit.
You don't know if our Jamie's here, do you?
Oh, I don't think so, love.
Is Jack round?
Give him a shout.
Our Jamie's not out back, is he, V?
No, love. And I've just been in the yard. Why are you not worried about him, are you?
I told him. And he's not come on for his tea.
What about that?
I had to.
Gentlemen, I believe that Mr. Furman was going to be here.
Well, ideally he wouldn't be, of course.
Brother Furman was unable to attend, unfortunately.
Yes, you see, but I was told definitely that he'd be here.
Very busy man.
Yes, I know.
Of course, if you absolutely insist on having Brother Furman deal with these...
No.
If you say so, we can suspend this meeting, and I'm sure he will get here post-haste if we tell him that's what you want.
No.
Then perhaps we can get on.
Yes, but can I say again? I'm not guilty. I've kept the oath, I have.
See, we're not going to look into all that again, Mr. Watts.
Yeah, but what would you say if I said I don't want to do your 49 tasks? I mean, no one's going to tear me tongue out, are they? You said that, remember?
But the quadrangle would have to treat you as if that had been the case.
Not only this quadrangle, of course, any and every quadrangle. Any and every brother of the square.
You, Brother Watts, will be shunned.
Okay. You better tell me about the tasks.
Well, the important thing, Norman, is to think of the tasks as a way of demonstrating your fidelity and strengthening your commitment to the Brotherhood.
Yes, that's the way to look on it.
All right. But what do you want me to do?
Well, first of all, you've got to understand the purpose of the task, which is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, but there's 49 of these things. I mean, we'd better get cracking. I mean, how long is it going to take?
To complete the task, Brother Watts. 7 years.
Thanks, Julie.
Thanks, Vera.
I've cracked on a no now. He's out there now looking at the pigeons.
Well, I've written a number down, in front of a book.
Aye.
You're not looking for a room by any chance, are you?
As it happens. I'm looking for a room with a balcony, under a palm tree, with a view of the Med.
Yeah, well, I don't think I could take a woman any road.
Hi.
Oh, you look tired.
Yeah, I am, but I'm all right.
There's a deep pan pizza defrosting.
Oh, thanks. Hey, how did you get on?
Oh, I got the job.
Well, that's great. That's terrific. When do you start?
I'm not going to.
Aren't you?
Well, I didn't like the look of the place, and I thought, well, if I can just walk into that position with a bit more effort, I could walk into a better position somewhere else.
Ah, so you told them to stuff it?
Well, I wasn't quite that rude. I said I'd consider it, but...
So they did teach you something about confidence in Maidenhead, then, eh?
Oh, yeah. So, how did you get on?
Ah, well.
So what are these 49 tasks?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you.
Oh, for pity's sake. You can't take all this seriously.
Look, this is something that you can't turn your back on. Once you've joined, you've joined.
I joined the Brownies. It don't entitle them to ruin my life.
It's not like joining the Brownies. These people have got influence. That's what it's all about, and they're everywhere.
You should never have had anything to do with them. You can't even tell me what these 49 tasks might be.
Well, it's not 49, really, at all. You see, it's 7 times 7. 7 times 7 being 49.
So?
Well, it's all about the number 7, you see. 7 is a very powerful number in life.
Well, yes, this is true.
So 7 times 7 is really...
Well, obviously.
See, they work it out according to the 7 different divisions of time in human life. That's seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months and years.
Well, yeah, 7. 7 days in a week.
Yeah, but there's another 7 going on the top of that, you see. There's centuries and eons and... Oh, I can't remember the rest, but it goes all the way up to eternity. It's like the 7 veils that you sort of can't go through.
And you've been talking about all this?
In passing, yes. You see, there's one task for 7 seconds, and then there's one task for 7 minutes, and so on, and so on, and so on.
And then 7 hours, then 7 days.
All the way up to 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah, but that's the easy bit. All you've got to be is a regular attender for 7 years and... Oh, I shouldn't really be telling you all this.
I don't think anybody should be telling anybody anything about this. It's either a lot of nonsense or you're messing with things that you don't understand. You don't know what you're playing with, girlie. It might as well be voodoo. I don't like it.
Where do you think you've been? I've been looking for you everywhere. I've been worried sick. You didn't come home for your tea. Why didn't you come home for your tea? I've been going out of my mind. Do you hear me? Are you listening to what I'm saying?
No.
Jamie.
Why should I? You're only lying.
Don't talk to me like that. Nobody's lying to you.
You want to see me, Dad?
I wasn't lying to you. Not really.
You did.
Look, Jamie. Sometimes the truth ain't very nice, so you don't tell it. But that's not lying.
Here it is.
All right. It's lying. All right. But I'd lie for you. To stop you getting hurt. I'd tell a little lie. Would you tell a little lie to stop me getting hurt? So I told a little lie about how I got this. I went to see your dad to tell him why I couldn't live with him anymore. It's no good doing that.
Told him you were having a kid, didn't you?
Yes.